Let's be honest here, guys. Rocket League has never been in a healthier state. Fucking end me, man. I mean, what is there even left to say about Rocket League? The content creation is absolutely finished.
He knows something's fishy.
And Psyonix are pretty much working part-time now. And wait a minute, what? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's finally happening. For better or for worse, Epic Games has been edging us for 5 years now, but at last, an Unreal Engine 5 port of Rocket League is supposed to be happening, according to leakers apparently. But maybe not in the way that you would have hoped for. But let's just take a moment to give a round of applause to everyone who's actually stuck by until this moment. All that perseverance, grind, blind faith in Epic Games and Psyonix, just to end up finally becoming another Fortnite sublet. Congratulations to everyone, including myself. Fucking end me, man. I'm gonna be real here, guys. I do not want to go through the ugly ass Fortnite menu just to play Rocket League. Like, seriously, God, just please no. Do not shoehorn Rocket League into this. It was bound to happen. Like the toys in Toy Story knew that one day Andy would move on from the toys eventually. It is what it is, right? This is just one of the 100 reservations I have about RL actually getting ported into Fortnite. Like every night before I go to bed, I just sit there pondering, please Rocket League, don't become a Fortnite creative mode map. But we're getting close by the sound of things. At the same time, even though it's a gamble, I can never truly see Rocket League dying even if this happens, unless they straight up replace the cars with donuts and the ball with an eggplant. There's very little margin for error when it comes to car soccer. Like imagine Unreal Engine 5 Rocket League has one small change in the ball physics, shit would really go down. So I'm assuming that this is going to be tested for at least another year with pro players. They're going to tease it in the Worlds. People like apparently Jack and other pros are going to sign an NDA to test the new engine. I don't actually know this, I'm just guessing. So I don't actually think that they're going to destroy the gameplay. Like, if they manage to do that as well, I'll take a massive shit near the Epic Games headquarters and stream on YouTube. Like, I get it, Rocket League isn't as big as Fortnite, and Epic want to push RL onto the Gen A Fortnite kids, which is terrifying. But to say that it's irrelevant would also just be factually incorrect. Sure, the game has a pretty fucking boring content creation scene.
Oh, this guy's in voice chat!
But if RLCS has taught us anything, it's that this game is pretty fucking hyped to play. And let's be honest, I don't think me or many other people in the casual gaming community want to try out the new 16th FPS game on the market, or things like Valorant. And what about the state of sports game strats? The new EAFC game is dropping for $80 in this completely healthy environment of video game prices. I mean, who wouldn't want to gamble on an EA game in 2026? What about 2K26? You want to spend another $80 seeing if this is a game for you? Okay, I'm going to be honest, I've heard that it's actually much better, so I'm going to give in to peer pressure. So if you're wondering where I'm spending my YouTube money, it's going to be on leveling up my 2K character. But that dopamine hit from Rocket League is unheard of in other games. I challenge you to recommend me a better game than this. Remember when Epic Games forced Psyonix to use 2 years of their resources on this piece of shit Rocket League themed racing game, which barely averages more than 2,000 players a day? Now those were good times. That was pretty much the greatest pump fake Epic Games could pull off in regards to tricking the entire Rocket League player base into thinking that we might finally get an Unreal Engine 5 port for this game. And for the most part, it was something that Psyonix employees had actually teased on the subreddit. There's no smoke without fire, as they say, like with these rumors coming from Fortnite leakers, or people around Rocket League dropping information, whether it be on Discord or Reddit, that Unreal Engine 5 is supposed to be in its final stages of work in 2025. We've had our generational run back in 2020 with free-to-play hype at its peak, but the truth is that this game has needed a different direction, and apparently that different direction is going to be another Fortnite port, whether we like it or not. What's really scaring the crap out of me is that these recent leaks in quotations are most likely true. I mean, the writing's been on the wall, guys. Did you really think they weren't going to make this a Fortnite sublet at the end of it all? This is Epic Games we're talking about. And I can't even blame them at this point. I mean, Fortnite is the biggest game on the planet, while Rocket League barely has a fraction of that. And frankly, the whole point of Fortnite is to monopolize the gaming market. Sure, Fortnite's being filled up with shitty Roblox imitation games like this incredible steal the brain rot masterpiece. I mean, why wouldn't Epic want to shoehorn Rocket League into the cash cow that we call Fortnite, when the game receives like the side dish of Fortnite events already, only that Rocket League's events are just overpriced DLC in comparison to Fortnite? For the most part, the game does need a newer engine anyways. I mean, we're sitting on a decade-old, actually no, 2-decade-old engine which is absolutely tedious to update. Just ask literally anyone about the spaghetti code of Unreal Engine 3. Also, custom map support is like 15,000 times easier on UE5 than UE3. I mean, the fact that Psyonix has been forced to work with Unreal Engine 3 has made it kind of fucking impossible for them to do anything meaningful with this game, considering the fact that they've been downsized to like one person now. It shouldn't take Megamind to understand that the way this game's development has been handled has been truly awful. I feel like the moral of the story here is to never get your hopes up, because these motherfuckers will find a way to let you down on every given occasion. Like how they just flat out don't care about moderating this game. How they still haven't figured out how to protect people against DDoSing, which is getting so fucking boring for me to have to say. What else is there really left to say? That content is terrible and probably the worst it's ever been? And I am also referring to YouTube content, because holy shit, we are in the trenches right now.
Passing me the ball and own goaling.
Well, at least the game is getting Unreal Engine 5, right guys? Alright, look, I'll get rid of the doomer state right now and just say that, to be honest, there's so much more to worry about, and with all due respect to everyone, Rocket League will most likely get Unreal Engine 5. We're gonna move on. The game will probably still be moderately successful. RLCS will still get good numbers, and they'll probably still pump up DLC. I mean, this is kind of what the game is about now, so who cares? Just enjoy the grind with your friends for the most part, unless you have no friends, which in that case, I don't know what to say. Have as much fun as you can, but as soon as this game gets repetitive, just drop it like a bad habit, please. Basically, just don't make my mistake of forcing yourself to play this demonic ass game, which I guarantee you will make you question your sanity daily. Like recently, the game for me has felt like you have to trudge through mud both literally and mentally. So at this point, I've been barely putting in 4 hours a week. Even that number just seems optimistic. I guess it's something to do with the whole premise of Rocket League. I mean, you're basically playing through a turbulent 5-minute sweat fest with people who literally fucking hate each other and want to see their teammates suffer in the worst way possible. If you solo queue in this game, then you must genuinely hate yourself, or you might have the mental resilience of a warlord. It's either of those two. Hey, by the way, Strats, didn't you say that you would diversify your content? Yes, I know. I'm a moron. Leave me alone. I want to break the shackles of this game, but I kind of struggling. For some reason, I like opening up stupid discussions about the state of car soccer on the internet, and I'm probably on the spectrum anyways. Alright, well, that's all there is left to say, boys and girls. Make sure to drink water and stay healthy, I guess. But for now, I bid farewell. And like how they still haven't figured out to protect people against DDoSing. How they still haven't figured out to protect people against... How they still haven't figured out to protect